We're almost done. I'm going to show you the last of the changes I've made, but after this, I'm going to be putting this up onto the Google Play Store, not for the public to get to yet. We're going to do beta testing, where I'm going to have friends and associates download the app from the Google Play Store and try it out on their devices. Well, here it is. I'm going to show you some of the highlights of my last minute changes. The first one being I got a little drop down here so you can get this little bar out of the way. If you play a move, well, it's actually animating the hand. It makes the bar disappear anyway. But if you don't want to keep seeing this bar all the time, you can move it over into the corner. And Maisie's playing her turn, and it puts a little asterisk when it's your turn. Plus, did you hear the sounds? It went when it was done. Let me show you the changes to the AI screen. There's now a link here to a YouTube video that shows you how to play, teaches you how to play the game. There's now a picture frame for around each of the characters. In here, let me show you all the different characters that are now available. These are fantastic cartoons. The artist did a really good job. Each of them has a lot of personality, and the hands that match up with the AI characters have a lot of personality to them too. I like this. Of course, the tough one, .NET. You can't play the next character until you defeat the previous one. So while you can see all the characters, as it shows down here, you can't actually play them yet. Well, all you can really do here is play Maisie at the moment. Here in rules, I have changed things so that when you choose a selection, it pops up this menu. You click on it and it disappears immediately. I think in the mobile devices that makes more sense than having to click and then choose an OK button. Plus, with that setup, you can now, on a PC, it'll be the escape key, but now the back button now functions on the mobile device too. I think that makes things more consistent for how the mobile world works. As you can see, when I changed something about the rules, the resume button disappeared. The only thing you can do now is play a new game. And if you hit the escape key or the back button equivalent, it'll actually reset the board and start a new game. Go back into here. Sound is about the same. The screen button now has Amazon store references. So if I've chosen walnut with teal green glass gems, this is, of course, the whole point of my making the game is for this link right here. A lot of work just to put a link in one spot. But if you click here now, it'll go and, oh, I need to stock up on more of these. But it'll actually bring up the Amazon entry for that product. Let's get back to the game. Now, in theory, this app doesn't require internet access because it's not running banner ads in the true sense, because this link just brings up the web browser on the phone or brings up the web browser on your computer. So it's actually not using the internet itself. It's just launching that function. In fact, it leaves the app, as you see, I saw there when you click on it, which is, for my purposes, more than good enough. I'm not trying to do a banner ad. This is more about referring people to the store if they're really interested in getting one of these boards. Resume. I got a bigger start button. I might make that even bigger after a while, because when you play this game for the first time, let me simulate that. Remove the Mancala JSON settings file, which is what it would not be there when you first launch the program. So this is as if I had started this program for the very first time. So instead of dropping you into the middle of a game or the start of a game, it actually takes you to the setup screen right here. And from here, you can start the game, or you can go and examine all the rules and the changes you can make here. I think most people will just hit start and just begin and start the game. Let's go and go through a game here. Maisie is, by the way, very easy to beat. She's more than just random. She's random except that she's not comfortable with multiple moves, so she'll never land in her own store. You can't get an easier character to play against. But that's just level 1. It gets progressively more difficult. In fact, that's one of the things I'm going to be looking for in the feedback from the beta testers is Is this game getting too hard too quickly? Is it a good balance? Where is that? It's hard to answer that question, but we'll play around with it. Okay, here we're going to hear the wind. It goes ta-da! And because this is the first time I've defeated Maisie, I can now go on and play Billy, the next opponent, who's slightly smarter, but not particularly much more difficult. Or you can play another game against the same opponent. So if I hit play Billy, it now resets the board. We got a new arm, a new character. See the character here? There it is. And the game continues all the way up until level 12. And you have to play ThoughtNet, who is very, very hard to beat. Although, whoever goes first has the advantage. That's true in general. Okay, well that's the game. We're going to be putting it up on the Play Store and see how it goes with the beta testers. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Thank you.